grabbers, but that's what they have paid me. But anyway, I apologize.
I heard them clapping. So,
apology accepted.
Njaga kwogera kiri ekyoli. Ebyeha, ebyawa? Obadde okyogera bulungi. Okwawukana, okuteerana kwizire.
Because, Honorable, that hatred was brought by a person I'm going to give details in my report. Who is the trouble causer and who is the mastermind of this meeting, Honorable. I want also to apologize to the office of the presidency, Fiona. Whatever happened, the same person also turns to my name in the office, is the one who brought out that name. I know that office is not friendly to me, because whatever they have reported to my bosses, so character assassination. And I think they thought I will be arrested, they thought. So, Fiona, you may not be knowing what is going on. I know you are not corrupt, and I know, but you may be surrounded by people whom we don't know whatever they are doing. And we know what they are doing. Because they are dealing with Chiza who cannot stop talking. Some of your staffs have already taken agreements with the family of Yanjire, promising them land, and he is the one. Him. You see, Chiza cannot stop talking.
It's fine.
Yeah. And we have some evidence that people are not clean if we want to because
Fiona came. We met, I think this time we were down there. As she put it, we went to the locus. Finally, I was told to go to Kingdom.
We're here for settlement.
Yes.
Of the land.
Kingdom House. And I liked it because the heading was harmonizing.
You seem not to have to listen to the chair.
To what?
Listen to the chair.
You are continuing without listening to me.
Yeah, okay.
I'm guiding you. Here, we want to settle the issue of the land.
Yes.
How it has passed under the bridge. It has been, there is a part of the land of the squatters.
Yes.
That's all. There's part of the land of the family which has not been disputed because there's no now holder of the letters of administration.
So I go along with that one?
What you submit on that.
On that one?
That's what
okay,
submit.
As the other...
So legally, all you need now to do is to go and write your report of your period you've been managing as administrator, and you give it to the family. And then the family, with the aid of the administration, will now take position either to distribute or wait until a sick, or the administrator can decide now at this point in time, I'm handling the administration.
It can also happen, you know.
So that's where we want to go.
Yes.
Now you may have been hurt by what happened in her office. You may have been hurt about what has been said, but that's not.
So I leave that one aside.
Yes.
Fine, I will leave it there. But as I told you.
Who knows me?
I want my new.
We always see you on the picture.
I know you.
Kenneth knows me, and Alfred maybe. I didn't know you were here. So no, Kenneth who knows me, and Alfred. Kenneth, I don't know you. Without wasting time, I want to take this opportunity to make some apologies. Number one, I want to apologize to the family of late Bianjere, who thinks I'm a thief, I'm a terrorist, I'm bad, who received that propaganda tarnishing my name. People don't know me. People have never shared any contact with anybody. But the way they talk against me, it's so absurd.
Land. So, that's what I'm saying. I want to talk the truth and nothing but the truth. None of them has ever owned, built there or what. So that's
they
when...
cannot own until they have disputed what is
Yes, but now,
If you have not distributed,
now what I'm saying, the other letter was saying they were evicted, their property destroyed.
now that was a lie.
No.
It has been explained.
Let's agree that that is a lie.
Okay.
Then we remove that
Because
one.
they have
We
no
agree
land.
that that one is a lie.
Actually, the issue of ownership doesn't arise because their land has not been distributed. There's a proposal from the administration that the part of the squatters is no use for them. The part which remains is for the family. Let it be equitably distributed.
Honorable Minister,
Isn't that a position?
that is the last point I said you allow us, but I wanted to clear this air of people saying that their property was destroyed. It should be clear. That's what I want to put clear.
One single property for them all until distributed. So they own, they are their owners, they are beneficiaries.
The problem I normally get when I stand up to respond, people interject a lot, and I end up.
Here I am the chairperson.
Yeah. So when people interject, it's good. I'll follow what I wrote anyway.
When there's a chair, he has the right to interject. I
Yes.
think you stand by virtue of my allowing you to talk. Isn't it?
So the other thing I want to
You have a fundamental right
talk.
to talk.
Yes.
And
So
I will
the other-
right, to ensure that it is conducted properly and in order and in accordance with those fundamental
The other allegation I want to say
So the
is,
first allegation which you want to crush is that they own no land. But I
They-
was clarifying, guiding.
Honorable
that
Minister.
It is still one all. And here we are here to ensure that we come to the right way. I'm not going now to answer again until you finish. I thought that if I come in between, you can answer quickly.
okay,
and I don't have to
I
finish
want to
it.
talk on that one. It was in number 3. I'm saying the petitioners are part of the children and beneficiaries of the late Tobiangire estate. I'm not denying that they are not. They are. I said they are part because I saw 4, and yet they've told you they are 35. Therefore, that's why I said there are a few of those, but they are beneficiaries, including myself. So they are part of that. The other thing which I want to object, they are talking of the late died interstate. No, the late they left a will, which has committees, 2 committees. I talked about them here. The will is there, so that is wrong also. Yeah, point number 4, that the land in question has court cases. I quoted one, but there are several others in Hoima case arising from those quotas who were there. Because when we told them to move, others refused, others did what, so they resolved to go to court. We had over 6 cases in court.
But once we resolve here,
Yeah,
they can be settled out.
fine. That's why I'm trying to bring them to you. So those cases were there. I'm talking, the truth is, the 4 petitioners, okay, for that case, the 23, let me take it like that. Out of over 30 children are being misguided by third parties, whose other motives is to grab our family land and leave the family disorganized. Honorable Minister, there are people I know. I mentioned the one here, this Kiza Nathan. He's a land dealer, he's a land grabber. I would have even said he's even being looked for by a person whom he promised to give land. Another time, maybe I'll tell you the person. He wants to arrest him. He's promising him land, so he's the one behind my family. Taking the family here and there, you come, and
Shall tell him not to interfere.
I don't know whether he's around. Because I have to castigate him if he was
What I
around.
want is the solution not that. If it's a
Yeah,
divorce
he is
guy,
the one who is taking my
they are here,
siblings.
they're going to talk if you-
Yeah, they'll talk. So he is misguiding them.
Okay, you are free to talk.
Then another number said, it is true. The brigadier uses part of the land for grazing his animals on terms and conditions that were mutually agreed by the both parties. The 2 parties you are talking about, it is me as an administrator. I've been the estate administrator for the last 30 years. The letter has expired in, I think, May 31st. So whatever I was doing it following the law.
So you're going to hand over to the new administrator.
If the administrator is agreed upon, yeah. If we don't agree with that one, then they may not. Then,
excuse me, sir. There is being an administrator, and you have that between you and the party that is using the land. Do you share with the beneficiaries, or you only you use it alone? Because if you are an administrator, you must be a good administrator. Whatever outcome that comes out of the land after you hire renting it or whatever leasing it, you must share with the beneficiaries. Have you been doing that? Or else you will go to centers
Ati ekyo kyogamba, I've told you I've been having court cases. Timanyiro labo abayiro mu court. Those court cases in the court take a lot of money. You want it or not. And especially if they know the estate is big. He's a lawyer, he knows it.
You see, what's now at the state, at the moment, there's no administrator.
Yes, that one.
And we have land there.
Yes,
And we want to have a solution.
exactly.
That's where
That's where I'm going, but because of interjections, I think. So, at the same time, I'm reading that last paragraph there, second last. At the same time, a family meeting has been organized by the regional community liaison police officer to be held on Saturday, 12th of July. So I can now say which was held, because this is past. Of July 2025 at 10 a.m. at the regional offices. I want to report that meeting took place, and we successfully agreed on the way forward with that meeting, but not on this land. It was another issue. So if that one could be handled, why not that one? So I would, the last line, I would therefore implore your office to first hold the plan, but this one you didn't hold. So I could as well maybe first leave it there. And then maybe I want to respond to some few allegations which have been raised. This is what I sent to you in a summary form.
kikumi nga kijjudde basupporters bakuwadde empewo kubanga constitution article 237 article 8 oba olina kyapa kya liizi oba olina kya mayiro oba olina kya freehold kasisa kubaako legal bona fide occupants tewali amuka security of occupancy ekyo ne bagattako presidential directives nolwekyo ekyo so eyo okukisalako kyali kituufu. So kati kyetulina ekisigaddewo ly'ettaka eryo eritaliimu bantu nga bwe balisalamu, of course details of how much lyeryo tuliko, naye ettaka eryo waliwo abadde aliddukanya yoni asimwe asimwe tubuli oba oliddukanya otya obadde olikuddukanya otya. Njagala tuyite mu byankuba tulina ogenda ku lokasi naye tetujja kulwayo kuba tujja kubabulya bubulizi kyetusazeeyo wano. Wafuna otya nalabye nti newazijingirira bujingirizi kye nalabye nze mu luwandiiko.
That you people, you are not clean. We can also bring some. Anyway, let me stop there. I apologize.
No. Be specific. Ogambi this one.
This one, Jesus is talking. The on with him.
Ani.
Oh, no, Godwin.
Hey, amanya gayogere good.
Ayogera Godwin. I know I know only Godwin.
Yeah, okay, Godwin. Yatwala sent.
He knows. Then I want to apologize to you, Honorable Minister. I know you received a very terrible report, according to your document, that a senior serving of UPDF doing this. I assure you, Honorable Minister, whatever they wrote, it's false. These people, I've told you, I don't know them. This is my first time to see them. Whatever they alleged, it's wrong. and I cannot do that one. I'm a serving officer, more of a general, who attained his ranks from leadership. I've been into leadership. No, this is my first time to be at my head at the headquarters. I've been leading the soldiers and people in the field. So I cannot do the way you were, the way you were describing really, some of the things really unhuman, the way you are describing. So I'm very sorry, Minister, whatever you talked here, I've never done anything. I'm clean, and myself, I cannot grab land because I know how it becomes so shameful to a person of my character. I cannot. I was given a responsibility after recovering, because I was part of the security meeting. By then, I was the YC in command of the 1st Division that takes in charge here. As they stated, that thing was done by the security district committee, of which I was part. Therefore, after recovering the land was vacant. I occupied that land. When it was vacant, these people they are talking, they are raging. They have never stepped there. Some few, like a person called Bushwa. I don't know who is Bushwa. Who is Bushwa?
He's around. If you talk, he's around.
Maybe Bushwa, maybe Kenneth and a few who went to the services place in Kapapi there. But the rest, I don't think they have ever stepped there, because whoever goes there gets information. They don't know the place. They don't know their boundaries. They don't know anything. Let me talk to you what I know. So those were my apologies. I think I entered that land vacant, and I entered it legally, as he stated, because I could not come in.
At that time, he had letters of administrative, therefore he had the ability to handle the land legally. And instead of dividing it in the family, he made a decision as administrator to hire it to you.
Honorable Minister, that when we, after recovering that land, immediately we got court cases about 6. Therefore, instead of handling distribution, I think, according to him, he thought of consolidating the land while battling the court cases. So I not evict anybody, I not trespass, I don't know what they call threatening violence, when I have never called anybody. They have talked a lot of, I'm sorry when I say they have talked a lot of nonsense.
But I think there was a miscommunication between him and the family. Because, for example, if the family was aware that, look here, your land has been cleaned up, what do we do? Do we hire it out? Do we what? Or we distribute? It's, you know, this would not have arrived here. Or the court cases, do we battle it? Do we have interim orders? Do we have what? Because a court case per se don't stop you from dealing with
Honorable
the land,
Minister,
unless the interim orders stopping you to do it. This is guidance.
Yes, sir.
Legal guidance.
Thank you, sir. Honorable Minister, I want to assure you that these family members you see, we started the struggle when we had the meetings, security meetings, but they never even tried to come, even to be part of the hearing when we are discussing this one.
But because there was somebody with letters of administration.
When they
see, General, if somebody has letters of administration, they don't have to come. Only that person can come. Therefore, where he was, the family was.
When they lodged cases to court, over 10 cases, nobody came even to court to see what is going on about our land. They accused me and him.
General.
It's we who find one answerable and him only. And when they say they don't know
No, General, you are not supposed to be involved in those cases.
But they accused me.
Because you are, you haven't told me the terms which you gave. I don't know whether you are LC or a licensee, a kibanja holder, whatever it is, and the terms of that.
I have a
But you have your own legal status which brought you there, deriving your authority from his letters of administration. So it is really him to answer, not you.
But when they
And
say
I think if the court cases, your defense basically is that you have been wrongly added.
yeah, I had to defend my name because they added my name.
Yes, now you have
And
said so,
yes.
but maybe if you had the proper legal guidance, your name should have struck off because that was a misjoinder of a case. You have no, yours, once he's sued, his rights only spill through you. He cannot give more authority, more title than what he has. So you cannot sue him, maybe, and then add you because you got an argument from him and you are doing what was in your agreement. That's a misjoinder. But that is a guidance.
Honorable Minister, that's a good
But I want to tell you that we shall guide the family to ensure that all that is
Honorable
clear.
Minister, that is a good guidance for us doing it blindly, because of not being, we thought, because people who are putting cases, they wanted to force themselves to the land. We thought me, when I put out from the, and they were targeting me because they know I have resources, they wanted land, and these people you see, nobody was going to support to defend that land. So I had to come in because I had put my everything.
Let me tell you something. In this country, and this is what everybody should know, everybody has a right. He may be too weak to defend at that point in time, but you don't deprive it of him. If this constitution here give you your rights.
I think you can bring all the cases, all those cases.
This is what I'm saying. You see, we are not here to settle court cases. We are here to settle the legal rights of the land. And that's what we want to go away with. The court cases, there could be strong cases, there could be weak cases, they could be settled out of court with the consent given. Within a day you can finish all these court cases. What we want is the legal status and ownership to be settled down here. Ebyeyira bigende, ebyomumasho bigende mumasho. We clear your name legally here by some consent and declarations which can make, and tell the people that look here, the squatters stay put in your case. If they have issued, have any case, because every kibanja holder has a right to remain on the kibanja. And if he was being evicted wrongly and he went to court, he had the right to go to court. But in any case, even if we are not, everybody has a right to court and adjudication. He can win, he can lose. And if he wins, you have nothing. Even if you had to come and push them physically out and they go to court. If court declares that they go back and it goes to their district security committee and they send to me and I say, it's okay, they will come back because the presidential directive is that return them if they are legally bona fide occupants. But that's not the issue now. The issue is ownership. What do we do to settle that? You have suffered a lot to ensure that the land is available.
And protected. And
Minister, let me answer that one.
No, I'm not asking any question, and I'm not allowing it.
So,
when I talk, it's the last word. Yes.
So, Honorable
It's
Minister,
not between me and you. It's between you. You're a member of the family. You don't have now letters of
Honorable
administration.
Minister,
Yes.
let me give this light.
Any truth in that one. So going back to the other one, as the RDC told you, those quotas were there. And as he put it,
I've told you, I've
yes.
guided you.
So after
Legally, you cannot-
agreeing with them that they should shift to one part so that they leave another part for the family. That was my real wish. I had to discuss, but that thing was not easy. People move today, the following day you find 10 have come. So what I had to look for somebody to help me, to make sure what is free remains free. Otherwise, by now, if there was nobody to make sure that place remains free, I want to assure you there would be no place to place a leave.
That person
Nothing.
is general. He's here. It's
So the very person I'm talking about is Brigadier General Nabasa Peter Ankunda.
But let me ask, what stopped you from distributing it at that time?
You may not distribute when there is
You had
still.
a good reasons, but I'm
Yes.
saying there's a question mark. But now, you didn't take that line. You did what he's going to tell us.
You want me to end there?
Yes.
It's okay.
Of this matter, why we are seated here. It's now almost 4 years, 3 years in this struggle. And who brings that confusion is a person he stated in his letter he wrote to you, a person called Chiza. Chiza Nasa. I request Honorable Minister you write his name, and I'm going to tell you exactly 1, 2, 3 how he has been following how to grab this land. Kiza, after recovering this land, Honorable Minister, and after he allowed me to bring my animals, they saw me as an obstacle, stopping me from grabbing that land. There is that Chiza Nathan and his friend.
No. Stopping you from grabbing that
From stopping people who wanted to grab that land.
What is the process of grabbing land?
Here people grab land, Honorable Minister.
And they say you'll not leave.
Those he
Yes.
No.
No, then what's the use of the security team in the district? Is there no administration here? Do people here just come and occupy land?
They do it.
No, there's law and order here. There's police, there's DPC, there's DCE. People cannot just, is there no law and order? Is this not part of Uganda? Do people just come and enter land and then I get a brigadier, throw them off? Is that the law and order?
Not that one.
No, don't say it. People there have right to their land. Everybody has the right, whether it's a Kibanja, whether it's Milo, whether it's what. If somebody is that you, who knows? Yes. Izo kwanga jaku chigula. Ebi ebijja okubaawo liri emirembe. Oba oli twabadde nani eri ku ddwaniro bali aba family eri abana batunza abatano ne batatunza eri gye twabadde eri Aruna family. Yes. So abamu bayitogatiza akange buyika bwange ataano nja busigaza wanze kubange kambuguze general abutwale. That's your freedom. Him also to persuade you. Waji? We were in your ako for that particular matter we are together. So ebyo nze byebisatu bakanyimirire nze byebisatu byenzisawo byenjagala mbulire eggwanga. Twaze wano nga tukyankalanye nga